Trump, in the meantime, is offering to help a terminally ill infant from Great Britain. He tweeted, quote, "If we can help little Charlie Gard, as per our friends in the UK and the Pope, we would be delighted to do so." Our next guest, Fox News contributor Charles Hurt, has a new op-ed in the Washington Times called "Trump Seizes Moral High Ground in a Charlie Gard Case." Charles Hurt joins us now. Charles, President Trump's tweet obviously caught a lot of people, and it touched a lot of people, of course, because this is an infant who apparently is being held hostage by the socialized medical system in the UK that won't allow his parents to come to America and seek experimental treatment. How did President Trump seize the moral high ground here?
You know, he just has this way, and sometimes it's because he doesn't understand the political system. He just doesn't know all the, everything. That doesn't know the ancient fights that have been going on forever and ever. And sometimes I think that he does it because he realizes that he can. He just walks into a politically fraught situation. This has, the politics of abortion, life, health care, everything. And he just walks in and says, you know what, I want to help that kid. And it touches a nerve with people, and it's a tremendously effective way to sort of blow up all the stupid, intractable fights that seize places like Washington and all these sort of all the political veterans who have a vested interest in keeping these titanic fights going, and he just sees it as it is. He sees it as a sick kid, a family that's in a terrible situation, and he wants to help, and in so doing, he shines a light on not only sort of the value of life, but also what a terrifying situation it is to have a government saying, no, we're done with taking care of this kid. We're not going to try anything else.
Yeah, I know it's just a heartbreaking story. So would you or could one argue that passion is what drives President Trump, and it can be a double-edged sword at times, this being the one side? Really, right? I mean, no?
Yeah, no, absolutely, Charles. I mean, it is the thing that is the best about Donald Trump is also the thing that kind of attracts some of the most vociferous attacks from people.
All right, Charles, I want to talk to you about this. Democratic Congressman Jamie Raskin is leading a push now to examine President Trump's mental fitness. The findings could potentially be used to seek his removal from office. And about 24 Democrat lawmakers have actually backed this bill, including Debbie Wasserman Schultz and Sheila Lee Jackson. What is the point of this? And I mean, I feel like it's another embarrassment to the Democrats.
I could not agree more, Charles. It's to talk about questions about fitness to lead or do anything else. I think that it's just part of this Donald Trump derangement syndrome, where people they simply cannot fathom the fact that you have so many American voters who really are fed up with politics, fed up with Washington. They want something drastically different to happen. They understand that Donald Trump isn't perfect. They take those imperfections, and none of those imperfections in these people's minds amount to nearly as much baggage and recklessness as we have in all of these elected officials who are behind this thing. People are sick and tired of these people.
I remember, it's a long time ago, I was at an event at the 21 Club, and this is when the senior Bush was president, and his ratings were sky high. And Ed Markey was there, Democrat from Massachusetts. I said, how are you guys going to beat this president with these sky-high approval ratings? They said, we're not going to do anything. We're going to just let him mess himself up. I mean, whatever happened to the days of sitting back and chilling out? These guys, the Democrats today, are so eager and so destructive and so obstructionist that they keep tripping over themselves.
And, that's such a great point, because, of course, what happened after that event that you remember at the 21 Club? Within a year or two after the Gulf War, the popularity of the Gulf War had subsided, he did undo himself. He completely beat himself and allowed Bill Clinton although Bill Clinton never did win a majority of the vote, but it was enough. He won enough, and George H.W. Bush did enough to hurt himself that, of course, Democrats won, and smart people like that probably realized it. This is a totally different situation. This kind of fervor, this blind anti-Trump fervor I would say, is a lot more like what we saw with Republicans against Bill Clinton, and what we saw with Democrats against George W. Bush in the midterms. And of course, both of those guys won re-election, and they won it despite this frenzied hatred from the other side.
Charles Hurt, great column. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Charles.